Good morning, everyone. Cynthia here, and today we are going to be working on some more bone carving. We are making knuckle-bone dice for my dear friend David, who you may have seen on some of our hiking adventure videos. So stick around. We're going to be going through the whole process. I'm going to flip this camera around, show you the tools I'm working with, and the step-by-step process in order to make this specific carving. Okay, so these are the tools of the trade today. We have a multi-speed Dremel and a whole mess of bits here. You can get these very inexpensively, $12, $13, $15, $20, depending on the size of kit you want to get on Amazon. These are the specific bones that we're going to be working with. This is the knuckle bone. Each animal will come with 4 of these, one for each hoof. You can use deer, elk, goat, sheep, knuckle bones, whichever you like. The only difference is going to be size. You want all 4 of these bones to be the same bone, and each face of the bone represents a different Roman numeral. We have 1, 3, 5, and 4. So all of these knuckle bones are based on some research my friend David did, based on some Roman knuckle bone concepts. He wanted 4 dice. Very cool if it's something that you're interested in looking up. A lot of fun. And then for this particular project, we are going to be working with mostly these 3 specific bits. See if I can get these in focus nicely here. Here we go. This little guy with a little tiny kind of rotary cutter type tip is going to be used to start the process. It makes a very thin, fine, light-handed groove that then these different bits will fit into nicer. And so this guy kind of acts as a start for these 2. You want to go thinnest to thickest. So you'll see me go from this little finely pointed guy, starting the line, then opening it up, making it deeper and making it wider with this guy, and then finishing off and rounding off the lines that I'm cutting into the bone with this guy. This is a very loud process. You are going to want some hearing protection. You're definitely going to want some eye protection because fragments of bone can splinter off. I mean, I've not had it happen to me yet, but I'm not taking the chance to get bone in the eye. And you will also want to either do this outside with a decent respirator and or also inside with a vacuum hose. Now, I don't use a respirator. I am comfortable with holding the bone directly over the vacuum cleaner as I then go to Dremel. All the dust then pulls into the hose as it's going. However, that's just something I feel comfortable with. I'm not suggesting that's the way to do it. You have to kind of do your own research and do what's most comfortable for you because the last thing you want is bone dust in the lungs. That's definitely not a great thing. So with all that being said, let's get to work. I'm going to put on some nice music and you can watch me do a speed run on carving up some knuckle bones for my dear friend David. now that we've put in the fine line grooves, it's time to move on to the next largest bit to make the lines deeper, wider, and smoother. Now that we have the general shapes all sketched out and somewhat refined, it's time to bust out the biggest bit to smoothen any of the edges or widen any of the lines if at all necessary. Okay, here's our finished product. I made a goof on this guy here. I basically wrote one of the symbols upside down. The bone should be facing this way, so I'll have to get another knuckle-bone and replace that guy. But all the rest of them are fantastic, and I'm hoping that David likes them. The next step that we're going to take in this is my friend would like the grooves colored in, and we're not 100% sure how we're going to do that yet, but I'm thinking the best way to do that would be to use tree sap and charcoal in order to fill those in black. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think I should use to fill in and colorize the grooves that I've created? Handsome little set of dice here. Let's see what we get for our first roll. Nice. It's actually a pretty decent high roll here. So this is going to be a lovely little set of D&D dice for him for props for his campaign. Pretty dang stoked about this. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, a little speed run of carving out some bone. If this is the sort of video that interests you, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content from us. If you have any questions about the art and the process of bone carving, please leave those in the description box below. I'm always happy to answer questions in any way I can. I can be reached even easier on our Instagram and Facebook accounts, where the notifications actually tell me when there's a reply, unlike YouTube for some reason. So, thanks so much for sticking around. Take it easy and have a wonderful week.